2018 Hyundai Ioniq Hybrid. 2018 Hyundai Ioniq Hybrid Review. The Hyundai Ioniq is really a less expensive alternative for the people looking for a hybrid hatchback. 3-star overall score. 2 decades in, the Toyota Prius still dominates your little friend hybrid market. Other automakers have introduced competing models, notably the Honda Insight, Subaru 15 Crosstrek Hybrid and Volkswagen Jetta Hybrid, but none put a tremendous dent inside the Toyota's runaway sales success. Hyundai thinks it's finally cracked the Prius code. Now rolling around in its second year of production, the Hyundai Ioniq Hybrid may be the Prius' closest rival, with lots of tech and safety measures, quicker acceleration as well as a lower price point. The 2018 Hyundai Ioniq Hybrid is usually a compact hatchback that earns the excellence as the most fuel-efficient non-plug-in hybrid in the marketplace. In the EPA's combined cycle, the Ioniq Hybrid earns estimates of 55 to 58 miles per gallon when compared to Prius 52 to 56 miles per gallon. Keep in mind, however, that incremental fuel gains when it reaches this level aren't very significant. Even Ioniq drivers who put a bunch of miles on their own cars would see monetary savings within the tens of dollars annually. More relevant will be the Ioniq Hybrid's price. That's quite a little less than that of a similar Prius. The Ioniq's traditional exterior and home design will also fascinate those powered down by the Prius' more adventurous styling, while techies will appreciate standard Apple CarPlay and Android Auto compatibility. The Toyota offers neither. Alas, the Ioniq Hybrid stumbles in lots of critical areas that this Toyota doesn't. Rather, when compared to a continuously variable automatic transmission, CVT, that many hybrids use, the Ioniq utilizes a 6-speed, dual-clutch automatic. On top of harsh shift quality, the transmission features a difficult time identifying which gear it would like to be in, especially after heavy braking. Speaking on the brakes, every hybrid uses regenerative brakes to recharge the battery before handing them back to the mechanical brakes that bring your vehicle to a full stop. In the Ioniq, this handoff isn't smooth. Combine this using the jerky downshifts, and passengers might question your experience driving cars. We also aren't fans from the Ioniq's busy ride and unsupportive seats. While the 2018 Ioniq's price and fuel economy are obvious advantages, we recommend giving the Ioniq a complete test drive prior to choosing it in the more established Prius. What's new? Steering wheel-mounted shift paddles are already added to cylinder-limited trims. The lane departure warning system now carries a lane-keeping assist function to stop you from drifting from the lane unintentionally. Otherwise, the 2018 Hyundai Ioniq Hybrid is unchanged from the introduction a year ago. The blue trim sips less fuel as opposed to its EPA combined is 58 miles per gallon in comparison to other models' 55 miles per gallon. But it is a little too lightly optioned for tastes. And when you're dealing with cars this fuel efficient, 3 miles per gallon really isn't much. If it were our money, we'd upgrade on the SL. It's a small price jump, and merely a few dollars greater base Prius, to add a lot of features, including heated front seats, an energy driver seat and blind spot monitoring. The SL's optional tech package adds some more driving aids. Trim levels and features. The 2018 Hyundai Ioniq Hybrid can be a compact hatchback using a hybrid powertrain and seating for 5. The base blue model may be the most fuel efficient with the group, with the EPA of 58 miles per gallon combined than the other model's 55 miles per gallon estimate. It's equipped using a few desirable features, including keyless entry and Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. The SL doesn't cost far more and includes heated front seats and blind spot monitoring among its upgrades. The top trim limited is really a bit pricier but adds lots of features, for example a sunroof, leather upholstery and xenon headlights. Powering the Ioniq Hybrid is really a 1.6-litre 4-cylinder gasoline engine along with a 6-speed, dual-clutch automatic transmission. It's augmented with an electric motor fed using a lithium-ion battery power. Total system output is 139 horsepower. Standard features on blue trims include 15-inch alloy wheels, automatic headlights, keyless entry and ignition, dual-zone automatic climate control, a tilt and telescoping tire, selectable driving modes, a motorist information display, height-adjustable front seats, 60/40 split folding rear seats, a rear-view camera, a 7-inch touchscreen interface, Apple CarPlay and Android Auto smartphone integration, Bluetooth, a USB port, and satellite and HD radio. SL trims add LED daytime running lights and taillights, heated side mirrors, an aftermarket driver information display, steering wheel mounted shift paddles, heated front seats, an energy driver seat, with two-way power lumbar, a leather-wrapped leader, a charge-only USB port, a rear center armrest, and chrome interior and exterior accents. Blind spot monitoring and rear cross-traffic alert can also be included. An optional tech package for your SL adds adaptive cruise control, automatic emergency braking, plus a lane departure and mitigation system. On top in the SL's features, the limited trim adds 17-inch alloy wheels, a sunroof, xenon headlights, leather upholstery, an auto-dimming rearview mirror, LED cabin lighting and Hyundai's Blue Link telematics features. An optional Ultimate package incorporates the SL's tech package features together with adaptive headlights, rear parking sensors, driver seat memory settings, rear air vents, a cargo cover, wireless device charging, an Infinity 8-speaker subwoofer, navigation as well as an 8-inch touchscreen. Trim tested. Each vehicle typically also comes in multiple versions which can be fundamentally similar. The S with this review depend on our full test on the 2017 Hyundai Ioniq Hybrid Blue, 1.6 liters inline-4 hybrid, 6-speed dual-clutch automatic, FWD. Note, since this test was conducted, the latest Ioniq Hybrid has gotten only minor revisions. Our findings remain broadly applicable for this year's Ioniq Hybrid. Driving. The Ioniq's weakest area is its everyday driving demeanor. It accelerates tepidly until you floor it, steering is vague yet well-weighted. A relatively light car whose bumpy road handling increases the impression of any heavier, blunter car. The current Prius is quite a bit superior within this category. Acceleration. The Ioniq feels reluctant and sluggish out and about, requiring more pedal input than expected while in default mode. Sport mode provides a lot more natural acceleration but sacrifices efficiency. In our testing, the Ioniq accelerated from 0 to 60 miles per hour in 8.7 seconds, which can be about a second quicker over a Prius. Braking. Pedal effort is springy and so on the light side. The way it blends regenerative and friction braking feels unnatural. And under moderately heavy to full panic braking, the nose dives pretty dramatically, which may be unsettling. Steering. The mushy on-center steering feel adds challenging to maintaining lane position at freeway speeds. The effort works at all speeds, never too light or too much. But it's nearly completely lifeless, communicating little regarding the road and also the state of grip for the driver. Handling. The Ioniq's handling is benign but has low limits. Its tires howl and protest even moderately quick turns. It becomes a corner cleanly and without much hesitation. But when it encounters bumps, it reacts as being a much heavier car, with exaggerated up and down ride motions. Drivability. There's a distinct absence of regenerative braking when coasting, so you have to get on the brake pedal more regularly. Shift quality, responsiveness and acceleration smoothness are inconsistent. It seems like the transmission is readily tripped up, especially just after hard braking. Comfort. The Ioniq's unsupportive seats and conflicted ride quality won't enlighten any hearts, though its climate control interface shines for its simplicity and innovative driver-only mode. The good isolation from engine vibration is overshadowed through the road noise, that's noticeable in any way speeds. Seat comfort. The flat-bottom seat cushion lacks lower thigh and lateral support. The backrest portion is better as well as the cloth upholstery feels durable, but we felt squirmy after hours. The back seat is flat, upright and quite firmly padded. Also, leading seat adjustments are manual with this trim. Ride comfort. The Ioniq's ride is sort of busy, and will go up and down in the exaggerated manner on lumpy road sections. It's also slightly floaty from time to time, which implies it exhibits the type of ride movements that may make sensitive types nauseated. Noise and vibration. Road noise and patter are transmitted into the cabin for an undesirable degree. The engine is actually comparatively muted. Electrical systems, climax still audible. The engine is well isolated regarding vibration. It does not shake the cabin in regards online. Wind noise within reason well suppressed. Climate control. It includes a nice, simple layout with large buttons and a couple of easy-to-use knobs for temperature. The clever driver-only setting saves energy. It shows no problems battling summer temps and keeping the cabin cool using a minimum of fan noise. We like that dual-zone automatic climate control is standard. Interior. Functionally, the Ioniq's interior succeeds. Its controls are presented well, and it is height adjustable and long travel driver's seat should accommodate people of all sizes. There's also ample head and legroom in the beginning. Backseat passengers don't fare nearly as well. Ease of usage. The Ioniq's keeping of controls is obvious and logical with numerous large buttons. The infotainment screen is high resolution and washout, plus the menu flow is not hard, no navigation. The redundant hard keys certainly are a nice touch, too. Getting in, getting out. The front doors are usefully long and open wide, as well as the wide but low sills and minimal seat bolsters help access. Access to your rear seat is much more narrow. The narrowness, combined together with the gently sloping roofline and high seat, hampers entry to your degree. Driving position. It's no problem finding a suitable driving position thanks with a good range of adjustment both in the seat as well as the tilt and telescoping steering column. As a bonus, the tire also offers terrific grip shapes. Roominess. There's ample legroom and headroom for tall drivers, thanks in part on the lack of your sunroof. Inside your vehicle feels airy, along with the pedal box for your driver's feet is sufficiently wide. 6-footers inside the back seat are somewhat cramped with limited headroom and toe room. Decent knee room, though. Visibility. The front windshield pillar bases and rearmost pillars really are a bit chunky, which enables it to be obstructing. But there's a good rear view, on account of split glass within the hatch. The bisecting beam is undoubtedly an unfortunate byproduct. The backup camera view is smallish and never especially sharp, but it is adequate. Quality. Many on the Ioniq's drab, grey plastics and cloth surfaces feel and look low rent, though their assembly is commendably tight. The console bin lid and door panel creak watchily when touched. Utility. Its cargo hold is pretty basic but sizable enough to swallow most everyday items you'd want to transport. The cabin nooks in advance are a suitable number, though backseat occupants do not have nearly as several choices. Small item storage. A tall, narrow console bin and open, narrow slot are surprisingly useful, so will be the well forward in the shift selector. The door pockets are of help for water bottles only, along with the glove box is basic. The back seat only has 2 tiny door pockets along with a net for the back with the passenger front seat. Cargo space. The back seat is split 60-40 and folds nearly flat. The hatch opens high so tall people won't hit their heads upon it, however the lift-over height is within the tall side. The cargo hold measures 26.5 cubic feet, versus the Prius 24.6 cubes, and is also wide. In any other case, the tall, For the aftmost point. Child safety seat accommodation. The outboard seat latch anchors are buried deep between cushions and are also somewhat not easy to reach. The top tether points are obscured by way of a retractable cargo shade. Technology. Its screen might be small, however it's well lit and responds well to touch inputs. Device integration and make contact with bearing are quite obvious and support Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. The native voice controls work better but are limited with what they can control. Audio and navigation. The small infotainment screen supports swiping gestures and responds reasonably quick, doing your best with its size. The audio system carries a brassy audio quality, with minimal bass. There's no native navigation system, and you can navigate using Apple CarPlay or Android Auto. Smartphone integration. Bluetooth pairing is easy and fast, and Apple CarPlay and Android Auto compatibility is standard. There are USB and auxiliary ports and two 12-volt accessory outlets, which can be nice. Driver aids. A significant amount of optional driver aids are available for your and limited trims, including adaptive cruise, blind spot monitoring with lane change assist, automatic emergency braking with pedestrian detection, lane departure warning, plus a rear-view camera with rear cross-traffic alert. Voice control. Voice recognition, VR, supports only basic commands, calls, switching audio source, natively, nonetheless it responds well. In any case, this is where Apple CarPlay and Android Auto also come in. You can access your smartphone's VR by holding the Ioniq's VR button for a couple of seconds.